Chalo, now I can use my broom. Wait, can I fast travel? बहुत दूर है वो. My goo. I think I अच्छा वो ये अनलॉक करके रखा था मैंने. नसीब.
Handy resource indeed. You're
Dragonfly. What a shame. भी उड़ता हूँ. There's something down there. सर्दी. Oh, hey. Ran rocks. Royalist. Not royalist. Loyalist. Wait, there's a cage nearby.
Revelio.
And test. मैं मिस नहीं करने वाला. Another chest.
What do we have here?
Level
A
2
demiguise.
lock. Demiguise? Sure. इधर दिखा.
Revelio.
Pero
Not sure
Dirty
how I'd
Grace
fare
would
in a
have
little
been-
place like this.
Demiguise. Demiguise, where are you? Wait, ये वो वाला. नहीं, ये नॉर्मल चेस्ट है. मुझे लगा ये वाला है. Whatever.
Revelio.
मैं वो कैसे लेने वाला हूँ? Okay, never mind. Let's just start the quest.
off on another adventure, are we?
You made it. Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
All right.
This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Okay.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
ओके
I'm
ये
sorry you had to
थोड़ा
see that.
ये हर टाइम ऐसे ही
you
awkward
don't
रहता है
mind,
कोई
I
फ्रेंड
just
को
need a
विजिट
moment
करो
alone.
और उसके घर में झगड़े चालू
Poor Sebastian.
बहुत
Not the
awkward
visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
है जी
Excuse
बोल
me,
रहा है तेरे को?
Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
Surely there's something I'm so बट मैंने तो कुछ किया भी नहीं I'll go with
It
this
could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand who बट ये सुनने के मूड में तो है ही नहीं तो I think
I
I'll
understand
just
what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope
ये
you
तो
remember
सुनने
what
नहीं
I've
वाला
said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
कोई ना यार chill
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
कैसा हो रहा है लाइक वो मरीज था अभी तक पूरा ट्राई कर रही थी फादर का पेन लाइक थीम फॉलो कर रहे हैं हम लोग. I don't know. Sebastian's made up his mind. I can try. Yeah, I can
I'll do
surely
my
try.
best.
At
I
least
can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank
उसका
you.
relief
The
मिलेगा.
search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
यार chill करो. तो इस बंदे से बात करते हैं.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
अबे होती तेरे लिए apology. Oh भाई. He's out of line. He's trying to do what's right. वही ना.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
ये हुई ना spirit.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
यार वो डैमेज किधर है मुझे.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
यार वो चेस्ट भी नहीं ले सकता मैं. ये जाना पड़ेगा. फाइट होने वाली है क्या? Be prepared.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a
Ranger
part of
with
it.
by
There's a
launch
dead
an
wizard in
object
my book. Don't see
at an
myself
enemy
doing
with
this sort of thing
dimples.
forever. Hey, over here!
अबे ये वॉरियर है ना, मेरे को रेंजर को ये करना है. ये मे बी ये सेंटिनल है. ओके भाई हिट मारो यार. नाइस हिट हो गया. ये क्या करना है? ये डिम्पल्स हो एंड maybe अभी maybe यहाँ से. अरे यार मैं ट्राई कर रहा हूँ करने का. Launch an object at an enemy equals to ऐसे. अबे यार बकेट मैं ये कर रहा हूँ. फर्क नहीं पड़ता वो नहीं हुआ तो. पीछे दे. Oh, I don't have HP. एक उधर भी है वो. ये है ना.
One less human to worry about. You've made your last mistake.
भाई ये वेव्स में क्यों आते हैं?
Someone's here. This is almost too easy.
हाँ मुझे वो क्यों नहीं दिखा कि पीछे से आ रहा है वो?
How nice of you. I won't rest. How rather unwise coming back this way.
Incendio.
I will make you pay.
Ringo. Ringo. Leviosa.
भाई ये तो आ ही जा रहे हैं। और मैं हिट खा ही जा रहा हूँ,
Never seen anything like that before.
है ना? What? और एक बचा।
Confess, that was a bit more than I
अबे मेरे को
bargained
ये
for.
रिपेयर करना
Prepare,
पड़ेगा।
try to warn you.
Sebastian Grey उन लोग ये वो हाँ भाई बता।
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully
Suspicious तो लग
violent
रहा है।
response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
नहीं?
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
ये
This
ठीक
well
है।
looks familiar.
Revelio.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
का पास है इनसे मिल रहा यार। चेस्ट तो दिख ही नहीं रही। हाँ वही का वो भी गंदा। नाइस है। इधर कुछ है। Is it?
Sebastian, over here. Do you think
Great.
that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The Keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor.
अच्छा ये इस
Her name
तरह का
was
house.
Isadora Morganach. She was one of the Keepers.
The Keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call
Quidditch.
themselves Keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by Keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch Keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the Keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking
Yeah.
something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
यार अच्छा नीचे
Revelio.
तो फिर नीचे अबे नहीं लूमो एक मिनट मैंने एक स्पेल हटा दिया हूँ एक्स्ट्रा ये क्यों रखा है यार मैं ये रख What is this वेनेस्को फाइट में काम आते हैं क्या लेकिन
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
Look, there might be something here worth a closer look.
wait I
They've
need
left all of
evidence
this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
ये गायब नहीं कर सकता
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
ये तो ही जा रहे हैं मेरे को ये
Lumos.
लगेगा यहाँ पे वो है क्या हाँ ये जला सकता हूँ ना बेटर लाइट डिजर्व
Incendio!
ये नहीं रहा बे
Revelio! Repulso! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
नहीं रे मुझे दिख रहा है चने सामने सामने
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
ये क्या है?
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess.
Wait.
But I'm glad you
Chamber
told
of
me everything you
Secrets?
did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Tell me Chamber of Secrets. तो पक्का ओपन करने वाला हूँ.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle.
अब
After
इसका
dark.
क्या है?
Do not tell anyone.
What did you think you were doing? That owl has been in our family for 30 years. And you thought it would be clever to transfigure her into a goblet and leave her in the Great Hall after a feast? Now here the elves have had to transfigure every goblet in the castle looking
Hey,
for her.
what's
I
that?
hope you're jolly well proud.
That key.
Revelio.
नहीं ना इधर. अबे यार मैंने मिस किया. बेटे मेरे को करना क्या अभी? एस्ट्रोनॉमी क्लास. और एक क्वेस्ट था ना. हाई के. I need Wingardium Leviosa. थिंक ये वाला था. हाँ फाइल को पहले ये करता हूँ और फिर दोनों साथ में. Leviosa, not Leviosa. की याद आती है जब विमगार्डियम लेवियोसा.
Who would have thought that watching plants grow could be so interesting?
How wonderful to see you again.
Revelio. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When
Alright.
executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
There.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
Okay. What made you want to do?
I was wondering,
इतना जरूरी है
what
क्या
made
वैसे?
you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Almost. I don't know. I'll
What
go
a
with
string
this.
of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be
You too,
kind
you
to your wigan trees.
ठीक है ये कर दिया तो अभी
You can't
पहले तो
imagine.
एस्ट्रोनॉमी क्लास अटेंड करते. Wait, there was a fast travel point here, bro. That natty वाला quest. Wait.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Eh?
Oh,
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own.
Okay.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
अब बेचारे हर तरह
Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
ये लगेगा क्या? I don't know.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Hey, brother.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
ऐसे? हाँ यहाँ से. अबे अटक क्यों रहा हूँ मैं?
A dog, isn't it?
ये रास्ता. वाह. Hey, wait.
Confringo!
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
मैं ये लोग से बात कर
A
सकता.
pristine night for stars.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't learn from a cup of tea leaves.
Revelio.
Amit thinks he knows everything. Told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are
मेरे को उससे बात करनी. यार पता नहीं मैं कैसे distract हो जाता हूँ.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you did like help finding it, so the telescope came with a catch. Actually, Shade.
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
ठीक है वैसे भी
No need
लाइक
to
इसने
convince me.
टेलीस्कोप भी
Let's get
दिया क्यों
going.
नहीं
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
और वैसे भी स्टार गेजिंग किसको नहीं पसंद यार लेट्स गो
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then.
ये धीरे क्यों चल रहा है दौड़ना मेरे भाई
Lumos!
हाँ नाइस
Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here.
पागल है क्या
It is
रुकता
good
क्यों
to
है
leave the
भागते
classroom
रहना
now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards.
Revelio.
Charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're
हैं
sure.
अरे मुझे क्या पता किधर जाना है वो
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
तो वहाँ पे ओके कुछ just that 11 से
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no. Not this close to school, I mean.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
wait नहीं है ना या
Stargazing is all about patience and precision.
ऐसे ये बड़ा वाला तो इधर ही जाएगा इतना पक्का है Maybe बाकी stars भी
I know it is nearly impossible to contain your excitement at a moment like this, but keep steady. Gentle adjustments.
नहीं wait I know I can I almost I need yes finally
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Okay.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Hey, brother.
Revelio.
Find astronomy table. मेरे को पहले एक
Never
मिला
do
था.
get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
अटक गया था उधर कल. अभी वो क्या क्वेस्ट है? अच्छा वो नैटी वाला है. यप. इधर है वो. Wait, there is a fast. अरे मैंने उसकी पास में फास्ट ट्रैवल अनलॉक कर दिए. अब फास्ट ट्रैवल करके ही जाए. हाँ, इधर है वो. Again.
Psst, over here, quietly.
यार कितना weird है
I'm
वो
glad
बस
that you
appear
received
हो
my
गई.
howl. We need to stay
Out
low
of
and
nowhere.
remain quiet.
Lassie, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
बस सब कुछ पूछने वाला हूँ.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
Okay.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Okay, okay.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
All right. करना क्या मुझे उधर जाना है. कैसे जाने वाला हूँ मैं? Wait. सर मैंने नहीं देखा देखो. उसने भी मुझे नहीं देखा.
Revelio.
मैं ऊपर कैसे जाने वाला हूँ? क्या?
Revelio.
What is that? There we go.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
पे यूज करना क्या?
Accio.
Levioso.
I don't know. पर कैसे जाऊंगा बट it's something right चढ़ ही नहीं रहा वो चढ़ गया हाँ नसीब आई थॉट कुछ है ही नहीं इधर
Revelio.
क्या करना है
I wonder what that does. Accio. Work. Perhaps something that did it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
हैं?
Accio.
नहीं किया अबे यार ये बॉक्स अटक जाते ना बहुत इरिटेटिंग है ये बाहर है
Wingardium Leviosa.
सही कर रहा है विंगार्डियम लेवियोसा यूज भी नहीं किया है आई थिंक ये मैं ये इधर अब क्यों नहीं उड़ रहा भाई पकड़ के रखना है क्या मुझे
Wingardium Leviosa.
बट Oh, I can exist inside. ये मस्त है यार ऐसा गिर क्यों जाता है Maybe wait, I think I'll have to this first review करना उस पे फायदा ही क्या उसका गार्डियम लेवियो
Revelio.
क्या मिला
I need to find
finally
a way into
wisdom
the
की
gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Wait, I know just the spell but नहीं यूज कर सकता मुझे और भी कुछ करना है
Repulsor. Revelio.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
यहाँ से खींच सकता हूँ ना
Accio.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Repulsor. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Revelio.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to now.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
would say that Irondale is not. The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts. No better protection, if you ask me.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
I think I need to.
I'm always giving it.
It's Totalis. Revelio. Revelio. It's Totalis.
Ha! Lacayo! Now you're just
Okay.
Confringo!
Hey!
Oh, at least give it a bit of Incendio! The flame!
What damage did you?
Perhaps more
Another life cut short.
कितना गंदा खेला मैं आता वो अटैक पे अटैक खा ही जा रहा था
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Perhaps best not to get too carried away when a fair lady crosses one.
It's Totalis.
Brought Burrow's famous to someone.
Well, if we're talking beasts, it's the Niffler that's the real commodity. Surely you agree?
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
is a poacher shocker while they are reading their attack अच्छा मेरे को ये लगेगा ना आ जा रे
That was a mistake.
Confringo! How did that feel?
Incendio!
Reducto! That's just pitiful!
यार मेरे को उसका ये करना पड़ेगा ना
Confringo!
Stupid one.
Incendio! Dagger! Confringo! Come now! You're embarrassing yourself! Incendio!
लेट मेरे को वो लगेगा
Accio.
Confringo!
तो मर ही गया स्टॉकर ये भी ठीक है
Leviosa.
ये भी ठीक था ड्वेलिंग फीट कर ट्राई कर रहा था कंप्लीट करने का
Revelio. hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
At least.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Bye-bye!
Pay for that! Time to teach someone a Levioso!
Bye-bye!
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
अब अच्छा तेरे लो ए
Revelio. Revelio.
Am I missing something? इधर से भी जा सकते
Highwing.
ओ इधर ही आना था
All right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry.
What? अब वो तो छोड़ के भाग रहा था ओ वेट इसको ब्रूम की तरह ही ओके इसका कंट्रोल जो ऐसे ही डैम यार ये ब्रूम से बहुत ज्यादा मस्त है
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
यार this is awesome. लो जा सकता हो क्या ट्रेन के ब्रो Wait, let me recreate that.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
जब हैरी बगबीक के ऊपर रहता है वो ऐसे लेक के ऊपर जस्ट बैरली ग्लाइड करता है कम सरफेस के क्लोज
It's incredible, isn't it?
यार ये मस्त था
exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Wait, item unlocked? Wait, now I can use him?
Let's go! Come on, Highwing!
Kaligu. Yeah.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Okay.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
अरे यार मैं लेवल अप नहीं हुआ जरा सा ये चाहिए एक्सपी वैसे मुझे करना क्या क्वेस्ट back on the path. Okay, Professor Fig is in the map chamber. I should speak to him about recent events. बाकी तो साइड क्वेस्ट है ठीक है पहले तो लैंड करता हूँ यार ये करने में बहुत मजा आ रहा है ज्यादा ही मजा आ रहा है Can we wait? He can't. He. I can't dismount him here. Or her, my bad. अबे अटक मत. Can I now? Yeah, nice. Okay, मुझे जाना है मैप चेम्बर पे. इधर? इधर ही जाना है ना? मैप चेम्बर ये है ना? तो अभी हमें करना है सेकेंड ट्रायल.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen.
हम लोग करने वाले हैं नेक्स्ट पार्ट में. तब तक के लिए
It is a joy to have such a student.
Enjoy your rest of the day and मिलता हूँ तुम लोग से नेक्स्ट पार्ट में.